A station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 4.
Here's a look at today's top stories all across the DMV.
This heat wave is coming to a head as storms have been developing across the region this afternoon. We'll let you know where this latest severe weather is coming up in just a bit.
Plus, law enforcement all across the DMV are still searching for a murder suspect who escaped from police at George Washington University Hospital. A look at where that manhunt stands next.
And stick around, we're helping you stretch your dollar to get rid of that clutter that your kids might leave lying around. Thanks for joining us on this Thursday for DC News Now at 4. I'm Mark Hall.
And I'm Annalisa Gale. It's another DMV First Warn Day, and along with this heat, we're tracking the chance for some severe storms across the region.
Looking live outside at Reagan National Airport, DCA, Dulles, and BWI have all issued a ground stop as we monitor severe weather in the area. Definitely important to be weather aware this afternoon.
For sure. Let's check in with meteorologist Damon Matson now for a look at the changes ahead. Hey, Damon.
Hey, guys. Yeah, it's not just the heat today, but also this threat for severe weather that has been ongoing since early this afternoon. And my goodness, folks, did things fire up quickly once we hit noon today. A severe thunderstorm watch. It remains in effect here across mostly the north central part of the DMV until 9 p.m. That's here in the yellow, and that does include the D.C. metro area up into mostly central Maryland there as we go now into the evening time. And yes, we've had severe thunderstorms firing up all the way since noon today. It started back across the Allegheny front. Now most of that activity is focused over northern Virginia into parts of central Maryland. Zooming down, we have 2 active severe thunderstorm warnings for 2 stronger cells in northern Virginia. This cell in particular is over Upperville right now along Route 50. That is moving northeast toward Howardsville and Leithtown. This severe thunderstorm warning goes until 4:30. We're talking hail, damaging wind gusts, and frequent lightning. Those are the threats we have been experiencing with all of the severe activity out there today. And another cell in Loudoun County sitting right over the radar in part here. That storm is just to the northeast of Arcola, moving over towards Sterling and Ashburn, out there near the Dulles Airport, where we have that ground stop in effect because of this severe activity ongoing. That warning also goes until 4:30 p.m. So moving through the next few hours here this late afternoon into the evening, the thunderstorms are still going to be out there as several locations to the east are still in the 90s. We have a very favorable environment for these storms to develop and turn severe. So we'll have to keep an eye to the sky at least up until 8 to 9 o'clock. By the time the sun goes down, the severe threat should start to wane, even as we do have a few showers hanging about up until about midnight tonight. But folks, the cold front causing all of this, it's not quite through the area yet. Could we see additional severe threats tomorrow? We'll have another full look at your forecast coming up here in just a bit.
Damon, thanks. New tonight, the Calvert County Sheriff's Office says they've discovered human remains that are believed to be linked to the murder of a beloved D.C. photographer. 51-year-old Joseph Shimansky was last seen on September 3rd around 4 p.m. Since then, police have charged 47-year-old Brandon Holbrook with his murder. Detectives say he is from Pennsylvania. He will be extradited back to Maryland. Those who knew Shimansky says he will be greatly missed. He was well known by business owners at Eastern Market.
Some of my fonder memories of Joe also were him and his off hours running around the market with his kids eating ice cream. So he was, like I said, we're quite a family down here, and his loss is felt.
Detectives say they are still working to confirm that the remains found today are connected to Shimansky.
And developing now, we now know how a murder suspect got away from police inside a D.C. emergency room and made a run for it. That
manhunt for Christopher Haynes is now stretching into day 2 at this very hour. This photo from police shows Haynes escaping from the hospital. This was within hours of his arrest for the murder of Brent Hayward.
Our Leonard N. Fleming is live at George Washington University with the latest. Leonard, police did not make sure that Haynes was handcuffed or secured to that gurney as they were switching his handcuffs in the hospital.
Mark and Annalisa, that is exactly correct. Simply put, this was a botched situation involving those handcuffs that is now under investigation. It happened inside, as you mentioned, George Washington University's emergency room, and it left an officer injured and a murder suspect on the run.
While the officer was changing out his handcuffs at the hospital, Mr. Haynes physically assaulted that officer and fled from the hospital.
This is D.C. Acting Police Chief Pamela Smith describing how murder suspect Christopher Haynes escaped custody from 2 of her officers. It happened in the ER of George Washington University Hospital on Wednesday.
We are working very closely with our local and federal partners to apprehend Mr. Haynes.
But questions remain about how Haynes escaped in the first place and whether police protocol was followed. Smith says one of the officers escorted the suspect to the ER after he complained of an ankle injury. Another officer was in the room, she says, when the incident occurred.
As he was taking one of the handcuffs off of one of the suspect's arms, the suspect got up and aggressively moved away from the officer and fled the scene.
The acting chief admits that 2 officers should have escorted Haynes to the hospital, and the situation is under investigation. Haynes is accused of murdering 33-year-old Brent Hayward of Virginia in Northeast D.C. last month. Smith says Hayward's family has been notified of his escape.
What I will say to Mr. Haynes is that we have apprehended you once. My recommendation is that you turn yourself in because we will catch you.
Smith says one of the officers from the university was assisting the officers at the time of Haynes's escape. We've reached out to hospital leaders and have not heard back. Meanwhile, there's a $25,000 reward for the capture of the suspect, Mr. Haynes. Reporting from George Washington University, Leonard N. Fleming, DC News Now, back to you.
Leonard, thank you. Also developing now, a Virginia man is in custody after allegedly crashing a stolen car into a transformer, sparking a house fire and taking out power for hundreds of people. It happened in Lorton, in between Interstate 95 and Route 1 around 5 this morning. Our Haley Mylon is in the neighborhood and explains what happened.
A shocking morning, and neighbors are still outside assessing the damage. Amazingly, no one was hurt. Now, police announced around 1 p.m. this afternoon that they had their suspect in custody after an hours-long manhunt. They were originally called here to the neighborhood just before 5 a.m. for reports of a man going through people's cars. Now, when they got here, they found a man behind the wheel of a stolen BMW SUV, so they ran after him down this street, Whitehaven Court. That driver speeding off and slamming into this transformer, which has since been repaired, lighting this family's home on fire before running off.
Look downstairs, we just saw like a bright light coming into the house. As I go downstairs and look out the window, I see the car sitting at the front of the house.
Quite the wake-up call. George Davidson getting his 4 family members out of the house before the transformer, feet away from his front door, went up in flames. Police say first responders arrived quickly.
Our officers quickly began making sure everyone from that house was evacuated and then started setting up on a perimeter.
Investigators on the scene worked throughout the day, determining the extent of damage. The sides of neighboring homes also charred by the flames. Davidson had just moved to the neighborhood for a military assignment, and now his family is without a home. Neighbors offering help and support.
It was already hard enough trying to find something in a short amount of time moving here, and now we got to do the process all over again. So, as long as we're safe, the family's safe, that's all that counts.
This is all still under investigation, and police haven't announced any charges yet. In Lorton, Virginia, I'm Haley Mylon, DC News Now.
Haley, thank you. An arrested massage therapist is behind bars tonight for what's being described as a sexual offense inside a spa in Loudoun County. It happened at the Relax Spa in Ashburn back on July 31st. Police say 54-year-old Gilbert Hugh committed the crime while massaging a woman in the spa. Tonight he's being held without bond.
Well, great news for commuters who use Metro. Starting Monday, trains will be running more often on several lines. Metro says that trains on the red, blue, silver, and green and yellow lines will run more often during peak hours from 7 to 9 a.m. and from 4 to 6 p.m. Orange Line trains will still operate every 10 minutes all day and every 15 minutes after 9:30 in the evening. Again, these changes go into effect this coming Monday. Well, the Atlantic 10 Conference will relocate its main office headquarters, making D.C. its new home. The 5,000 square foot space will feature content production, editing suites, and broadcast studios, and it will also include larger meeting rooms and shared offices. Now, the move would make it the only NCAA Division I conference in the district and expand its footprint. Now, leaders say that it's a win-win for the city, George Washington University, and its student athletes.
Being based out of Washington, D.C. will provide us the opportunity, quite simply, to take advantage of the best of the best.
Contributes very much to our city's bottom line, and it contributes to how we think of ourselves as a city, and it contributes to our civic pride.
And Atlantic 10 will move to its new offices in November, which will be completed in June of 2024.
Well, hopefully we'll be that sports capital that we hope to be one day.
It is certainly a step in the right direction.
Yeah, good for them. Well.